Well, hi everybody. Welcome to Shibe Park for our first venture here to Philadelphia. Night game here for us, first of a series of 3. It's 7:35 p.m. We'll see if it actually becomes dark this time around. And here we go with the panoramic view of the ballpark, which looks quite nice. Not quite sure where there's that part that's in the grandstand that's covered, but whatever. Swing and a miss by Dykstra, and it's 0-1. Another swing and a miss, 0-2 quickly. Bennett's pitch is high and away, 1-2. Dennis Bennett starts for the Phillies. 3-1 is his record, 2.01 ERA. That's hit over to left field, and it'll be caught easily by Savage, 1 away. Up now is Ray Knight. We've done a little bit of fiddling with the lineup, so Knight hits second, Tuffle down to 7th. Foster hitting 8th. Fouled away, 1-1. You know it's going to be hard with a lefty up there. We're having a hard time hitting lefties. It's down and in, 2-1 now to Ray. Outside, it's 3-1. And that's called a strike. That's on the corner, borderline pitch, full count. And he wraps that one up the middle for a base hit. So Knight reaches base, and that will bring up Keith Hernandez. He promptly hits the first pitch over to right field for a base hit. Knight had to hold up on that one and ended up slowly advancing to second. That'll bring up Darryl Strawberry, 1 out, top of the first. Darryl fouls 1 away, 0-1, and there's a ball inside, 1-1. That's low, 2-1. They foul, 2-2 the count. Fouled away again. That's high, full count. Ground ball over to first base, and they throw over to Wine for 1, and Strawberry ends up being safe at first. No throw to first base, and there's 2 away now for Gary Carter hitting 5th. And that's a strike outside corner, 0-1. That one's low, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. And that's called strike 3. Tough changeup outside part of the plate. And we go to the bottom of the first inning, and here comes Sid Fernandez. There's a ball low to Tony Gonzalez. Second pitch is hit over to right field. It'll be Strawberry going in for that. Makes the catch, 1 away. Roy Sievers is up next. And there's a strike called fastball, 0-1. And it's a ball inside, 1-1. And that's ball 2, 2-1 the count. And that's hit over to the gap in right or left center field. Dykstra goes back after that one. He gets to it and throws into second, but it's going to be a double there for Sievers. That'll bring up Don Demeter, who takes the ball inside. Runner on at second base. This is outside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Fouled away, it's 2-2. Just barely fouled by Demeter. And that misses away somehow, full count. And that misses inside, so a little bit more of that kind of finicky pitching here by the Mets. We'll bring up Johnny Callison. And he hits the first pitch over to right field, and Strawberry catches that for the out. There's 2 away. Here comes Ted Savage. Takes a strike down the middle, 0-1. And hits the second pitch over to center field, but Dykstra's going to be there for the out, and we go to the top of the second inning. Connie Mack Stadium / Shibe Park, and here's Santana. It's the first pitch up the middle, but it's fielded there by Taylor, who throws to first, 1 away. Here's Tim Tuffle. Tuffle with a pretty poor average, hitting 143. Takes a ball, and then another one, strike at the knees, 1-1. That's low, 2-1 on Tim. There's a strike outside corner, 2-2. That's low, full count. Fly ball right field, just foul. Still full count. That's popped up, poor piece of hitting by Tuffle. That'll be Sievers making the catch. With Tuffle hitting this poorly, I'm wondering why I don't just start Backman against lefties. There's a strike to Foster. Backman can hit 100. There's another strike. It's 0-2. That's low, 1-2. And there's strike 3 called. So down go the Mets. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Foster is probably not going to get another start after this game unless he does something spectacular. There's a swing and a miss, and then a ball outside to Dalrymple, 1-1. Curves low and away, 2-1. There's a fastball on there for a strike. It's 2-2. That's popped up over to center. Dykstra's got that for the out, 1 away. Tony Taylor up next. Takes the ball away. There's a fastball high, 2-0. That's fouled away. It's 2-1. It's hit over to center. Dykstra gets there in time. 2 gone. Here's Bob Wine again, and he takes the ball inside. A little pop-up. It'll be Santana, the shortstop, catching this one for the out. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Here's Sid Fernandez, the pitcher. Takes a fastball high for a ball, 1-0. That one misses. It's 2-0. That's a ground ball over to second, and good play by Taylor, who throws to first, 1 away. Here's Dykstra. Takes the ball low and away, 1-0. There's one high, 2-0 the count. There's a strike down the middle. It's 2-1. Strike 2, 2-2 now. Ball 3 inside, full count. And that's inside again, so Dykstra walks, and that'll bring up Ray Knight. He swings at the first pitch, hits a foul. It's 0-1. There's a ball low, 1-1. And there's a strike curveball just over the inside corner. Swing and a miss on that one, and down he goes. 3rd strikeout for Bennett, and here comes Hernandez, who takes a fastball inside, 1-0. That's low, 2-0. Fouled away, 2-1 on Keith. And there's a little ground ball back to the pitcher. Bennett throws to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Mets are just having a heck of a time trying to hit off of left-handed pitchers. There's a pitch or a strike into Bennett, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. And that's a ball high, 1-2. And it's inside, 2-2. Fernandez gets ahead, and then he starts nibbling. There's a swing and a miss by Bennett, strike 3, and that's the first strikeout for Sid. 1 away, here's Gonzalez, who swings and misses, 0-1. Takes another strike, letter high, 0-2. And that's low, 1-2. That just misses inside, 2-2. That was close. And that's a changeup that strikes him out and fools him. 2 strikeouts here in this inning, 2 in the game for Fernandez. There's Sievers, who takes the ball away, 1-0. It's hit over to right field. It's going to be Strawberry running after that, and he's got it for the out. We go to the top of the 4th inning, still no score. Darryl Strawberry leads this off and fouls one away, 0-1. It's blasted over to left field, and that's going to be in there for a double, I believe, for Strawberry. Here he comes around. He's gotten into second base easily, standing up. That'll bring up Gary Carter. So the Mets now with 3 hits in this ball game. Carter struck out last time. First pitch swing, hits a big curveball over to 3rd. Demeter throws to first. There's 1 away. Here's Santana. It's a strike outside corner and a ball inside, 1-1. Inside again, 2-1. Grounded foul, 2-2. And that's down the middle for strike 3, 2 away, and here comes Tuffle. It's a strike and foul ball, 0-2. It's fouled away again, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Tuffle looked bad on that one. We're going to go here to the bottom of the 4th inning, and here's Demeter. There's the strike in there, fastball, 0-1. There's the ball low, 1-1 the count. Ground ball shortstop, Santana throws to first, not in time. No, it is in time, barely. Close play at first base, but they called him out, 1 away. There's a strike to Callison, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. That's hit over to center field. That'll be easy for Dykstra. He makes the catch, 2 away, and here comes Ted Savage. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1. And that's hit just fouled. Not quite fast enough to get that in foul ground, 1-2. Didn't go that time, it's 2-2. Just dribbled foul, still 2-2. That's high, full count. Hit over to left field, and Foster's able to get that in time. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Foster's going to lead this game off, or inning off, and you might hate me for doing this, but we're going to go for a pinch hitter. We're going to try to put Howard Johnson in there in left field. I think I've had enough of Mr. No-Hit. Johnson hitting 150, and he fouls this one up and away. Dalrymple makes the catch. There's one out. Here comes Sid Fernandez. And he blasts this one over to center field, but and it's over the head of the center fielder. Fernandez has a chance at a triple. Now he's going to stop at second with a double. Should have kept going. Gonzalez misplayed that ball, and that'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. The ball low to Dykstra, 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. And that misses inside, 2-1. 2-2 now. Sorry. Guess they called that a strike, and there's a swing and a miss of that one for strike 3. 2 out, and here's Ray Knight. Ground ball over to short, and the throw to first is very, very poor throw by Wine, and Knight ends up going to second. That ball went into the dugout, and Fernandez goes in to score. It's a 1-0 lead for the Mets, so we figured out a way to get ahead in this one. And here comes Hernandez. Hits one foul left side. Just foul. 0-1. And that's grounded over to the hole, right side for a base hit. Around goes Knight for home, and he scores. Single for Hernandez. It's 2-0 Mets, and here comes Darryl Strawberry, and we're hitting all of a sudden. There's a ball low. It's hit over to left field. Just foul. 1-1. And that's low. 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Strawberry went down, looking bad on that one. And we're going to go here to the next inning. We're going to make a quick change here. Howard Johnson, I know, played in left field in real life, so that's where he's going to go here. We're in the bottom of the fifth. 2-0 still Mets. There's a ball low to Dalrymple. See, now the weather changed. That's high. It's 2-0. Don't know what happened in that last game at City. There's a strike. 2-1. 2-2 now. That's low. Full count. There's a walk, and so that'll bring up Tony Taylor. Runner on at first. Nobody out, and this is hit over to the right side, and that'll be in front of Strawberry for a base hit. Throw goes into second, and not quite in time. That'll bring up Bobby Wine, so we're in trouble once again. I feel like we've gone through this a lot against these teams. There's a ball high, 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1 now. That's a strike on the outside corner. Surprising call. And this is high, 2-2. There's ball 3 way up and high. There's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. Strikeout number 3 for Fernandez. And here comes the pitcher, Bennett. And you know he's going to bunt. He bunts, pops it up, and Fernandez makes the catch. Keith Hernandez jumped up at that. I'm not sure why. 2 away. There's a pop-up. It's going to be not Carter, but Knight making the catch for the out, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 6th inning, 2-0 Mets. You know what would be nice in those pop-ups to the catcher is if the catcher would throw his mask off. It looks kind of odd with Gary Carter running around trying to look up through the mask. First pitch swinging hits this deep to left field, and that baby's gone. 371 feet away. Carter makes us a 3-0 game right away. And we're taking out some of these frustrations. 3-0 Mets here as Gary Carter gets the big home run. Here now is Santana. There's a ball away, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Fouled away, it's 1-2. That's hit softly up the middle, and Taylor with a dive and grabs that one for the out. 1 away, and here's Tim Tuffle. A strike to Tuffle, 0-1, hitting only 125. Swing and a miss, looked bad on that one, couldn't time it. Outside, 1-2. High, 2-2. Outside, full count now on Tuffle. That's blasted over to center field, but it's going to be allowed out. Gonzalez has that for the out, 2 away, and here comes Johnson, who's now playing in left. He takes a ball inside, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, down he goes. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 3-0 Mets. Roy Sievers comes up. Takes a ball inside, 1-0. And that's blasted to left field, that is deep. Running back is Dykstra, no chance. That's a home run for Sievers. That goes 414 feet away, and that makes this a 3-1 ball game. So that's only the 3rd hit of the game for the Phillies, and they play long ball. And Sid Fernandez gives up kind of a rare run, really. He's got a 1.35 ERA. Here's a strike to Demeter, 0-1. And that's low, 1-1. There's another strike, 1-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, down he goes, 1 away. Johnny Callison now. Low and outside. There's a pop-up over to right field. Strawberry's got that for the out, 2 away. Here comes Ted Savage. There's a strike inside corner, 0-1. That's away, 1-1. Fouled away, it's 1-2 on Savage. Just fouled away, 1-2. Low, 2-2. Fouled away again. That's a ball, full count. Fernandez working a little harder than he needs to. Fouled away. That's going to be fouled away to the right side again. How many pitches have we had in this at bat? Going to be number 10. And that's popped up, and that's a no man's land. That's a base hit. So pretty poor job there by Fernandez, being a little bit too finicky. And this is what we've said about him before. He seems to like to get 2 strikes on a guy, and then he kind of starts playing around the edges. 1-0 pitch is hit over to left field, and it's going to be Johnson getting that for the out. We go to the top of the 7th inning, and here is Fernandez leading this off. So Mets with a 3-1 lead, and Fernandez hits the first pitch he sees over to center field. That's going to go over Gonzalez's head again. We've seen this show before, and he stops at second base inexplicably. That ball was still rolling to the fence, and that'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. Now the darkness has finally fallen here at 9:20 p.m. Here comes Dykstra. Takes a strike, 0-1. And that's a change, 0-2. That's it over to left field, and that's going to be caught by Savage. And we're not going to chance anything with Fernandez. 1 away, and here comes Ray Knight. There's a strike, 0-1. That's a ball outside, 1-1. Fouled away, it's 1-2. Just fouled away again.
Strike 3.
And Knight went, apparently. Didn't look like he did, but they're saying that was a swing. So 2 away as Knight strikes out. Up is Keith Hernandez. 2 for 3 today. Is driven in 1. He takes a strike. There's a ball outside. 1-1. That misses. 2-1. Blasted right field line foul. That's hit deep to right. That's going to not be in there. Good play by Callison. What a great diving play on that one. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Like to see that one again, and we'll take a quick look at this. They only gave it a single star, though, for catch difficulty. Kind of strange. That looked pretty good to me. Here comes Taylor, bottom of the 7th inning. 3-1 Mets. There's a ball and a strike. 1-1. And that's outside. It's 2-1. Fernandez kind of laboring here. There's a strike. It's 2-2. High. Full count. That's hit down to left field. That's going to fall in there. Curves inside for a base hit in front of Johnson. So the Phillies with the leadoff man aboard. And Fernandez, again, probably not going to last the full game. He's walked 2, struck out 4. There's a double play ground ball. Santana to backman on to Hernandez for the twin killing. 1 pitch, 2 outs. And here's Dennis Bennett, the pitcher. And that's a ball low, 1-0. Mets with 3 runs, 7 hits. Phillies 1 run, 5 hits. Ground ball and the 1-1 pitch over to Hernandez goes to first for the out. And we go to the top of the 8th inning. Here comes Darryl Strawberry. Takes the ball low and outside, 1-0. That's fisted over to second base. Good play by Taylor, throws to first, 1 away. Here's Gary Carter. Carter takes a strike, had a home run earlier, has 5 this season. There's a strike of the knees, it's 0-2. Fouled away, still 0-2. That's low, 1-2. That's hit up the middle for a base hit. Good piece of hitting by Carter, and he's getting that average up. Carter now hitting 271 in his gun for 300. And so here's Santana, who takes the curve low, 1-0. He's blasted over to right field, and that's going to land fair in the corner. That's going to be a double for Santana. Carter, is he going to try for home? He is, and Santana's going to third. He's in there. with a triple. He dives in there, and it's a 4-1 lead for the Mets. Here's Tim Tuffle, and they're going to walk him intentionally. Interesting choice against the guy hitting 118. They'll bring up Howard Johnson, and let's see if we can make them pay. It's looped over to left field. Santana tried to go on that one, thinking that was going to fall in there. Goes back, and he's late, and that's a double play. Poor base running by Santana. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still, it's a 4-1 lead now for the Mets, and we still have Fernandez in there. He throws a ball inside. Another one way inside. 2-0 now on Gonzalez. There's a strike. 2-1. That's low. 3-1 the count. And that's ball 4. And Fernandez didn't look so good on that one. We're going to keep an eye on him. He still should have a little bit of gas left, though he's over 100 pitches. And there's a ground ball to Santana. Goes to the bag himself for 1. Throws over to first. Double play. And here comes Demeter. So Fernandez able to get the double play. And there's a ball outside. 1-0. There's a ball again. 2-0. Strike. 2-1. Pop-up. Carter's got that. No, he drops it. He drops it. How did he drop that one? 2-2 now the count. That's an error.
Strike 3.
There's a swing and a miss. Down he goes. We go to the top of the 9th inning. And here is Sid Fernandez going to stay in this game. He takes a ball low. 1-0. Bennett stays in the game as well, the Phillies pitcher. There's a ground ball to third, and it's Demeter. Fields it, throws to first. 1 away. Lenny Dykstra now. There's a strike over the heart of the plate. 0-1. It's a ground ball up to Taylor. Second baseman throws to first. 2 away. Dykstra 0 for 4 today. Whatever hitting streak he had is ending. There's a ball outside tonight. 1-0. That's blasted deep to left field. Does it have enough on it? Looks like it does. That is gone for Ray Knight. 350 feet. Takes advantage of the short porch, and that makes a 5-1 Mets, and that gives us a little bit more breathing room. So every time I think that this team has some problems, we turn it around, manage to get the big hit. And there it is, Ray Knight with the big home run, and that forces a pitching change. Jack Hamilton comes into this game for the Phillies. They'll pitch to Hernandez, who hits one over to right field, and that's going to be in there for a base hit. So single for Hernandez, who's hitting 446 now, 3 for 5. Here comes Darryl Strawberry hitting 316. In comparison, doesn't look like such a great hitter. 0-1. There's a strike. It's 0-2. Outside, 1-2. That's it over to center field. That's going to be down in there for a base hit. Hernandez stops at second. That brings up Gary Carter. Carter already with a home run today, number 5 of the season, 2 for 4. And he takes the ball low, 1-0. Ground ball, third base. Good play by third baseman Demeter. Throws over to second for the out, and we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Now let's see if Fernandez can do it. There's a ball outside to Callison, 1-0. There's a strike, curveball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. Fernandez has him where he wants him. High and tight, full count. Fly ball left field and deep. That baby's gone. That is deep, 374 feet, upper deck home run for Callison. Five to 2 now the score, and that's it for Fernandez. It's going to be Roger McDowell who comes into this game trying to get this save. Here comes Torrey. Frank Torrey takes the ball low. That misses away, 2-0. Ground ball foul, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Low, full count now on Torrey. And that's high. How was that high? And that's ball 4, and I guess that was a little bit high, but very top of the zone, as you can see there. And we have to hope for a double play once again. Let's see what happens. It's outside. telling me the attendance here is 102, and that doesn't make much sense to me. Whatever. All sorts of strange things here with OOTP. 2-0 now the count on Dalrymple, and now it's 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. There's another strike, good sinker, full count. Fly ball right field, and that's a base hit in front of Strawberry, so the tying run will come up. West Covington is the potential tying run, and they've gone nothing but lefties on us with Roger McDowell, the right-handed pitcher up there, and that's a ball low, 1-0. Low and inside, 2-0. 3-0 now. McDowell not been pitching so well. There's a strike, it's 3-1. That's golfed over to the right side. Yet another base hit given up by McDowell. That's going to load the bases. We need to make a pitching change. This is getting ridiculous. The bases are loaded here. McDowell is kind of falling apart. They've done nothing but throw lefties at us. McDowell, so far this season, looking at his stats, given up 6 hits in 3 2/3 innings, 4.91 ERA, which is not what you want. And so I think we're going to counter here with Jesse Orozco and see if Jesse can't figure this out. We need to make him a pitcher. There we go. Wish the game would do that automatically. We go into double play depth. We don't care about that run at third base. There's a pop-up, and it's a good play by Santana, who jumps up, grabs that one, and then throws over to second baseman Tuffle for the double play. And the next batter here is Amato, who's a right-handed hitter. So the computer loves to play lefty-righty. There's a ball inside, 1-0, and there's a strike, 1-1. That's outside, 2-1. High, ball 3, 3-1. There's a strike, so it's a full count on Amaro, and he fouls that away. Count remains full. Up the middle, base hit, that'll score 1. Make it a 5-3 ball game, and the runner Covington ends up going to third. That'll bring up Tony Gonzalez, 2 outs still. There's a strike by Orozco. Slider outside is 1-1. There's another strike, 1-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, down he goes, and Orozco ends this ball game. So the Mets win this one 5-3. 12 hits for the Mets, which is kind of a miracle considering the left-handed pitcher we had to face. But we've shown that we can do it. Mets win this one fairly easily, 5-3. The final score, we were up by more than that for most of the game. And fortunately, Orozco was able to come in and save it, and that's what you call a real save. So final score again, 5-3 Mets. Talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.